First off, let's address the setting, Detroit. The filmmakers spare no expense in reminding us that Detroit is the city equivalent of a wet sock. Burnt-out buildings, chain-link fences, and that particular shade of gray that only exists in industrial despair. It's all there, as if the environment itself is actively rooting for Rabbit Eminem's character to fail. If the city were a person, it would be standing in the crowd during the rap battles, booing loudly with a cigarette hanging from its mouth. Then there's Rabbit's life. His job at the car factory is soul-crushing, but don't worry, his home life is worse. He lives in a trailer park with his mom, Stephanie, played by Kim Basinger, who looks like she's one overdue rent notice away from starring in her own soap opera. Stephanie spends most of the movie teetering between a midlife crisis and an identity crisis, all while dating a guy closer to Rabbit's age than hers. If there's a silver lining here, it's that Rabbit's little sister Lily might grow up to be the only functional adult in this family, provided she never asks anyone about her childhood. And Rabbit's friends? A ragtag group of cheerleaders for mediocrity. They spend their days hyping him up and their nights making poor life choices with an almost endearing lack of self-awareness. There's Future, the ringleader of this chaotic circus who seems to believe that shouting, "Yo Rabbit, you got this," is equivalent to solving all of Rabbit's problems. Then there's Cheddar Bob, a walking liability whose defining moment is accidentally shooting himself in the leg. This guy's existence is proof that Darwinism occasionally takes coffee breaks. The film's piece de resistance, of course, is the rap battle finale. Watching Rabbit verbally dismantle Papa Doc is cathartic, yes, but let's not pretend it isn't also hilariously self-serving. The entire movie builds to this moment as if we're supposed to believe that spitting a few fire verses will magically solve all of Rabbit's problems. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. The credits roll, and Rabbit goes right back to his dead-end job, because life doesn't care about rhymes. But let's give credit where it's due. 8 Mile isn't a bad movie, it's just so earnest in its misery that it loops back around to being unintentionally funny. It's a gritty, raw, and occasionally absurd look at ambition, creativity, and the human condition. Plus it gave us Lose Yourself, a song that somehow makes everyone feel like they're training for the Olympics, even if they're just microwaving leftovers. In conclusion, 8 Mile is the cinematic equivalent of a mixtape made in someone's basement. It's rough around the edges, occasionally cringeworthy, but undeniably full of heart. Whether you see it as a masterpiece or a melodramatic soapbox, one thing's for sure, Rabbit's mom definitely needs a better boyfriend. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Quirky Critic signing out.